Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to our new video tutorial. We are in book 1, starting lesson 3 today. So this is going to be part 1 of lesson 3. In my book copy, we are on page 14. In this video, we will learn more about definite and indefinite nouns in Arabic. We will first learn how to turn a noun from indefinite to definite form, and then we will learn how to use them, insha'Allah. We already know that baytun is a house, so it is in indefinite form. If you remember from our past lessons, the tanween ending indicates this noun is indefinite. Let me give you a definite form of the same noun. Al-baytu, al-baytu, which means the house. Another example. Kitabun means a book, and alkitabu translates to the book. Another one, qalamun is a pen, and al-qalamu is the pen. Qalamun versus al-qalamu. Final one, jamalun is a camel, and al-jamalu is the camel. Now, can you look at all these examples and tell me what is changing in these nouns from indefinite to definite form? A couple of things, right? First, we see al is added in the beginning. Second, the tanween un ending is replaced by u ending. So the letter noun is dropped from the end of the word. So baytun became al-baytu. Kitabun became al-kitabu, and so forth. Now, let me give you 3 more words to practice converting from indefinite to definite form. Masjidun, a masjid. It is indefinite. Now, can you convert it to definite form? Al-masjidu, right? Remember, once al is added to the beginning, we cannot keep the noon at the end. The prefix al comes at the cost of noon, okay? So we cannot say al-masjidun here. It has to be al-masjidu. Another example. Babun, a door. What would be the definite form? Al-babu. Correct. Not al-babun. It should be al-babu. Al is added, noon is dropped. Third one. Himarun, a donkey. What is the definite form? The donkey? Al-himaru. Perfect. Al-himaru. Now that we already know definite and indefinite forms, the question may arise. How do we know when to use definite and indefinite words in a sentence? The answer is simple. If you're talking about something for the first time, we use the indefinite form. For example, هذا قلم. We are introducing قلم for the first time. That is why it is coming in indefinite form. Now that we know which pen we are talking about, we can mention it using definite form next time. For example, after هذا قلم, we can say القلم مكسور, which means the pen is broken. مكسور is a new word here, which means broken. القلم مكسور means the pen is broken. So here, both the speaker and the listener know what specific pen is being talked about. That is why the pen al-qalamu is coming in definite form in the second sentence. Similarly, if you already know which door we are talking about, we can say al-babu maftuhun. Al-babu maftuhun. Here, the word maftuhun means open. So the translation is the door is open. Once again, al-babu maftuhun, the door is open. Both the speaker and listener knows which specific door is being referred to. They must have talked about it before, or they somehow know about it. Another 2 examples. Al-waladu jalisun wal-mudarrisu waqifun. The boy is sitting and the teacher is standing. Here, jalisun means someone who's sitting. Waqifun means someone who's standing. Both of these words are nouns. They are not verbs. So, al-waladu jalisun والمدرس واقف means the boy is sitting and the teacher is standing. Here again, the speaker and the listener must have talked about the boy and the teacher before, so both of them know which الولد and المدرس they are talking about. Now we are done with the top half of page 14. Let's go over some of the example sentences in the second half of the same page. We will see a lot of new words in these example sentences, so we will take our time here and go slow, okay? The first sentence. الكتاب جديد والقلم قديم. Here, جديد is new and قديم is old. So we are saying the book is new and the pen is old. الكتاب جديد والقلم قديم. The book is new and the pen is old. Also notice here that when the prefix al is preceded by a word, the a sound of al is not pronounced. If we read the word by itself, we read it as al-qalamu. But when we add wa to it, we read it as wal-qalamu, not wa al-qalamu, but wal-qalamu. We combine them by dropping the a sound of the prefix al. To indicate such omission in pronunciation, a special sign is placed on top of alif. We call this sign a hamzatul wasl. Let me write it down for you. Hamzatul wasl, which means connecting hamza, because it is connecting two words together. Hamzatul wasl. It is interesting to observe that even in the name Hamzatul wasl, we have a Hamzatul wasl sign. That is why we read it as Hamzatul wasl, not Hamzatu al-wasl. In the Quran, we run into a lot of words with Hamzatul wasl. You may have noticed that. In fact, if you know Tajweed, you already know what Hamzatul wasl is. For example, in Surah An-Nasr, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. Do not worry if you do not know the meanings of all these words. I just want you to pay attention to the last word, al-fath, which means the victory. So it is in definite form. Wal-fath means and the victory. Notice Hamzatul wasl sign here. So this special Hamza is pronounced only when needed. That is, when the word comes by itself or at the beginning of a sentence with no preceding word before it. Otherwise, the a sound of al is not pronounced. The second sentence. الحمار صغير والحصان كبير. Here the word صغير means small and كبير means big. So the translation of the sentence is the donkey is small and the horse is big. Notice Hamzatul wasl sign here. So we are joining wa to al. والحصان, not wa الحصان. The third one, الكرسي مكسور. Here, مكسور means broken. So what would be the translation of the sentence? The chair is broken, right? The chair is broken. الكرسي مكسور. The chair is broken. The fourth sentence. المنديل وسخ. المنديل وسخ. Here the new word is وسخ, which means dirty. And what would be the translation? The handkerchief is dirty. Awesome. I think we can stop here. Please try to review all the new words we learned in this video. We will continue reading these sentences next time, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum.